Oh, fuck you, Apple. Piece of shit, you piece of shit. Oh shit. And hello, welcome to Circuit Board. This is a show I'm making about me fucking around with electronics, basically, and musical instruments. And you might be wondering why I'm doing this, but I'm bored, and that is why the show is called Circuit Board. So this is it. I'm going to put an SSD into a PowerBook G4. I hope you enjoy it. I enjoyed doing it. Great. See you soon. This is a PowerBook G4 12-inch. It's from 2003, which was the best year ever for computers, as we all know. This is what it has inside of it, if the camera focuses ever. There you go. That's what's inside of it. An 867 MHz PowerPC G4 and 256 megabytes of DDR SD RAM. Deep breath. Wow. Pretty terrible, really, by modern standards. But that's not what we're really interested in today. We are going to be doing a few upgrades. If we go on to more info, we'll have a look at what's going on a little bit deeper. So this hard drive uses the IDE interface, which is terrible by modern, standards, as I keep saying, apparently. And ATA in general is, or IDE, whatever you want to call it, is not really used anymore. So as a result, if you want to do something like shove an SSD into something that's this old, you have to go a little bit of a backwards way around it. So at the moment we've got a Fujitsu 37.26 gigabytes of beautiful spinning storage. Wow. The smart status is verified. The OS 9 drivers are there. It's all good. But it's slow as shit, which is not what I'm about. So all this shit should help. This is the first of our upgrades. It's a 1 gigabyte stick of RAM. Ooh. The G4 12-inch has a kind of wacky setup where it has a RAM slot, but also it has more RAM inside of it, which took me a while to get my head around. But checked online, and this should work in this computer. It's 1 gig, so we should get 1.25 gigs total, because there's 256 megs built in, right? No, 1.175. I can't fucking do maths. Because I'm a Mong and I don't own a tripod, I am doing all this one-handed, so how exactly do you open a box of RAM without a second hand? Let's give this a fucking go. There you go. Got a corner up. There. Oh shit. Here it is. Hey. I mean, realistically, what were you expecting? It's a bit of RAM. Like, if you were excited for that unboxing, you need to get your priorities in check. Nice shot of my disgusting fingernails. Anyway, that can go there. And let's get this out of its fucking packaging. They told me to use scissors, but as you can probably tell, I didn't. Here it is. It's a SanDisk. It's 32 gigabytes and it's shiny. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, there's the camera. Ooh. Right. Get a bit of focus, both in the camera and in my mind. This is what I was going to talk about. This is an adapter because, funnily enough, I was saying earlier, trying to sound like a smartass, how ID is irrelevant. But these little compact flash cards still use ID in cameras and stuff. And they're pretty swift, you might say. This one is, ooh, look at that, 50 megabytes a second, which is, I think, just about pushing the edge of the speed that ID can actually do anyway. So, you know, fun. Let's get on to the bit that we actually want to see, which is me taking this apart. Just had a good idea, which, you know, generally might come in handy for a YouTube video, which is what I'm making, is do a benchmark before we reinstall any new hardware. Let's see. Xbench. We don't really give a shit about CPUs or threads or graphics. They can't upgrade that, or OpenGL because can't fix that. User interface, I don't care about that because I've used it a billion times. Let's do a memory and disk test. Some amazing camera work. And then once we've done our upgrades, which should be 1 gig of RAM and 32 gigabytes of SSD instead of spinning shit disk, which is also SSD, but oh fuck, what am I talking about? Xbench. Xbench is a pretty nifty app. It benchmarks Macs, and from what I can tell, it works. But it doesn't really work on Intel Macs if the thread test isn't enabled at the moment for some reason, which makes it useful. What's going on? So as you can see, we're getting some pretty terrible read speeds by comparison to, oh, I don't know, what's in my computer. Oh, bloody hell. Come on, camera. Come on. There you go. Right. Crystal disk mark. There you go. Beautiful. Just gonna give you a little taste of the sort of speeds I get in a modern. This is quite a high-end computer. It's got RAID SSDs, wouldn't you believe? Hoo-hoo. And we're gonna get a little sample of just how fast two solid-state drives working together can be. When it actually does that, of course. So I'll cut to that when it's done to save you some time. Okay, so this test is still running. I got bored of waiting for it because I realised that I'm running a system backup in the background, so that's going to make it a lot slower. But it's finished on here, and that's all we really care about. And you can see we've got a read speed of about 20 megabytes a second uncached with large blocks. And I think that's the same as we're doing here. And the read speeds are just so astronomically high on modern hardware that stuff like this really feels a bit futile. But, you know, if it does the job, it doesn't need to be fast, does it? As me dad always says, I just went to tap this screen to get it to focus. It shows how fucking ingrained in the technological world I am. For the record, the memory test scored 24.19 and the disk test got 29.49. So we're looking to beat those numbers with these little upgrades. We also do some real world tests. I do not want to save those because I'm lazy and this hard drive is about to never be used again. So 10.4 Fox is a Firefox based web browser for PowerPC Macs. It's not very fast, but it does work very slowly, which is the main selling point, is that you can do modern stuff on this browser, but it takes a while. And as you can see, it doesn't really play very nice on this Mac at the moment. I think it's because it's got so little RAM. This is the least RAM I've ever used Tiger with, I think. And this is just as well as that, it's a fresh install, so not exactly premium performance, considering this laptop was $1,800 when it came out, maybe more. I mean, something this size in 2003 was pretty mental. So they were pretty hot cakes. Hot cakes? What the fuck am I talking about? They were selling like hot cakes. That's the expression I was looking for. 10-4 Fox has just opened. I think it's going to take us to the start page. But we'll load up apple.com because that's a nice modern but minimalist website. Not minimalist per se as a oh, what? I'm doing it again. I just babble on about random shit when I'm not paying attention. Not really a minimalist company, Apple, because they make, you know, pink stuff. Because obviously, only white stuff could be minimal, man. You bought a fucking blue car? Huh. Fucking asshole. When you buy a fucking white car, what, are you fucking full of yourself or something? You like sucking your own dick? Okay. Apple.com. Go. It looks like it says Appy, but I might have... Nope, there you go. Apple.com. Let's go. Bam. I tried that with the enter key, but it didn't work. Or for you Americans, the return key. Come on. I will get back to you when this is done. Well, seeing as it's been 4 minutes and it's still loading. Oh my Jesus Christ. How about that for timing? I was just going to give you some details as to why this is so slow. First, oh my God. Apple? Are you okay, Apple? Double A? Is Apple now an Alcoholics Anonymous website? I don't know. Anyway, this is using Wi-Fi, and for those of you that were alive in 2003, like me, you will remember that Wi-Fi was pretty terrible for quite a long time, and really only sort of got good about 2008, I want to say, for Wi-Fi N. I don't fucking know. I'm not a genius. Bad fonts. Bad fonts all the way. This is a good showcase of how well this browser works. I think what's going on is... Oh. I've got a phone. I have an image of a phone. There's another phone, but you can't see it on the camera. There it is. It's another phone hiding in the background. So that's 10-4 Fox. Fucking slow as shit. Let's do another little application test. Are we gonna get anywhere with this? Ever? Oh, fuck you, Apple. Piece of shit. You piece of shit. Right. God fucking damn. Jesus Christ. Okay. Bit of comparison. This is Safari. We'll wait for that to fully close before it shits itself anymore. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. You might be able to hear that little hard disk clicking away in there. Just every now and then I catch it going. I'm fucking living in paranoia and constant fear that my house is going to burn down. Okay, Safari, here we go. Same thing, opening up and going to apple.com. I have a terrible, terrible feeling that this is now going to work perfectly and make 10-4 Fox going to make 10-4 Fox look like a piece of shit because it's loaded up much faster. We're going straight to the Apple homepage. It's actually loading. Wow. Are we going to get the Alcoholics Anonymous death logo once more? I hope not. Come on, man. I just want to shove these components inside of you. Hey, baby, you want me to put some RAM in you? Anyway, it's not at all loading in right, is it? If you're familiar with Apple's web design, you will know that this isn't quite what they do. They don't do bottom corner pop-ups. No. Fucking terrible. Another good demo is GarageBand. Lots of random files and entities not entities. What's the word? I guess you could say it's kind of like an archive. What's the word? A file hierarchy. That's the one. Quite a complicated file system is GarageBand, I think. So it's a little bit of a bitch to load up. Lots of random access going on. Come on. You gonna open up? Nope. Fuck my life. Yay! There you go. And my favourite thing in the whole world, musical typing. If this doesn't work, then I don't know what will, because I could do it on a G4 iMac. Oh, come on! Oh, even the fucking volume's laggy. This shit. Oh, he's back. Now we're in business. Right. Shit, and I'm getting distracted by music. Yep, GarageBand opens nice and quick, but I think it could be quicker. Microsoft Word, give that a spin just because, you know, people seem to like it. I'm not sure why. There are better word processors out there. I've had a few good versions. This is a favourite version of mine, is the 2004 version of Word for Mac. I think it's a classic. But then again, I'm autistic as fuck about things like computers. I get excited about hard drives. Yay! Okay, that was actually pretty quick. Did it respond when I type? Erty worty burb. Focus, please. This is the worst camera in the world. There you go. Cool. Ba 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 ba. Oh fuck my life! I'm so broken. Yep, that's also working. Don't save that, please. Out of focus again. Right, it's time for the bit you actually give a shit about, which is installing a solid state drive and RAM. Da 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 da. Hey, shutting down the Mac. Na 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 na. Hey, please just turn off. Oh my god. I always think that people overhype boot time. I'm more about shutting down time. I like to be able to fucking turn something off and it just turns off. Like this, you just fucking turn it on. It's on. Bing. Done. Instantaneous action. But if you fucking tell it to shut down, to shut down immediately, I don't know. Fuck. Whilst editing this video, I couldn't help but notice that I actually didn't really do anything at all productive for most of it. So hopefully the next part will be a little bit better. I'm going to have some actual hardware installation in it. I promise. Stick around, it gets good. Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing this BlueTack. It's, well, what else is there to say? It's the Economy Pack Edition. It's blue, it's tack, it's here, it's whack. Right, fuck me. Let's get into this.